welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be just doing a little baby update on what's been going on and everything like that. So yesterday, Thursday, February 18th, I turned 32 weeks. So that was the second milestone that we were leaning towards. That was our second goal. The first one was 48 hours, as y'all know if y'all been following my little journey. So yeah, so the next one is 34 weeks. Just to back things up from where I left off, I think when I left off I was only 30 weeks. Yeah, so I'm gonna update y'all on my 31 week too, like how that went. So this past Monday, because I go to the preemie doctor every Monday for just like a baby update, just to check, make sure his growth, everything is fine. And I believe the first Monday that I was here, I had got good news. I had got that I had 6 oh, you hear baby crying, 6 centimeters or whatever of fluid. I forgot how they measure the fluid, y'all. I don't know how they measure it, but it was 6. Okay, this past Monday. So Monday morning, like around 4 a.m., I had got a big fluid leak. Like, I mean, like massive, more than when it was the first time. And I had an appointment that morning as well. So when the doctor checked or whatever, I only had 1 centimeters of water. A fluid. I keep saying water, I'm sorry. A fluid. So that was like a big, like, so what, like, what's gonna happen now? Also, he went into the breech position. So let me tell you what they think happened. They think baby head is like a stopper. So when he flipped, that's when all my fluid came down. So that was like so devastating to me. Like, I just cried because 1, I'm trying to figure out how my baby is surviving without fluid. 2, I really wanted to do a vaginal birth this time. With Kason, I did a C-section. It wasn't an emergency C-section or anything like that. I just stopped dilating at a certain point. And my doctor, who is a different doctor now, who I love, like I love him so much, he was like, oh no, you're gonna push this baby out. So I was really excited about that. And then to hear like he was in a breached position, I was like, no, like now I have no choice but to get another C-section. So that was another thing. Like, I think that was the biggest of the news, like not being able to experience a vaginal birth. So yeah, that was that on Monday. And then as you all know, because I'm here and COVID, everything, Kason is not able to come visit me. So I've been already feeling like down. It's been a whole week. I haven't seen my baby, and I mean, we FaceTime and everything, but it's just not the same. Like, I've never been away from him more than 4 consistent days. Like, that's the longest I've ever been away from him, 4 days. And here is it a week. Now 2 weeks. And it's hard. So man brought him up here to see me on Tuesday, yeah. It was going so well until it was time for him to leave me, and yeah, I just broke down. Like, because like I'm like giving him hugs and kisses. I'm like, okay, mommy, see you later. And he's like, no, mommy, come on, let's go, mommy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, mommy can't go with you. And he's like, I'm sorry, mommy. And I just broke down like instantly. I'm trying not to cry now because every time I think about it, it just makes me emotional. And then man was like, when he put him in the car, he just kept saying, mommy, come back, mommy. But he didn't cry or anything, but still, it's like knowing that he know that I can't come home with him and not knowing why. So I told man, like, I don't want him to come back up here. Like, I'd rather us just FaceTime and everything like that, because he do good when we on FaceTime, because I FaceTime him all day, every day. So he do good like that. But just the fact that him seeing me in person and then me not being able to leave with them when it's time to leave, like, I just can't deal with that. So me personally, so I just decided that we're not gonna do any more like in-person visits. So let's fast forward to yesterday. My doctor came in and just to check on me. He come in every morning, but he brought the ultrasound monitor just to check to see where the baby head was, to see if he was still breached. Because on Wednesday, when he came in and he was feeling on my stomach, and I was like, do he feel like he's still breached? He was like, no, he's definitely head, like, I definitely feel like he's heads down, because like wherever he was feeling at the top, he was like, this definitely isn't a head. So he brought the monitor so we can check to be sure, and he is heads down again as of yesterday. So this baby has been giving me the hardest time. So let's just, fingers crossed, we have 2 more weeks for him to just stay down there so I can push him out. Okay, just stay down there. I just keep telling him, like, I be having talks with him every night, like, okay, we're doing good, just stay down there for mommy so mommy can push you out and this can be over. Okay, so yeah, that made my day yesterday. Not only did I turn that I turned 32 weeks, but he's head down and no longer breached. But his fluid level did go up just a tad bit. I'm on the IV again just to build up fluid, but not all day, just at night for an hour. I've been drinking my water and everything just to build up my fluid and stuff for him too. Hopefully, being that he's heads down, that we can build up more fluid without me leaking too. So like I said, our next goal is 34 weeks. I don't know. We haven't set like a specific date on when they're going to induce my labor, but I know it's for sure between 34 and 35 weeks. No more than 35 weeks, because even 35 weeks is kind of pushing it, because the baby will be safer outside the womb versus being inside. So yeah, he'll still be like a little teeny tiny baby. And I haven't got his updated weight yet. I will get it next Monday. So my next Monday's appointment, because they do it every 2 weeks, because there's really no sense in doing it every week. So next Monday I'll know his weight. I know last time when they checked, he was like 3 something. So hopefully his weight is picking up as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we are right now. Back on track, other than not being able to see my baby, being able to see Kason. But I just can't wait to go home. Like, the nurses and all this, like the staff and everything is great, but I'm just ready to get in my bed. I'm ready to go home, ready to see my son, ready to be with my husband and my son at the same time, because I feel like it's either or at this point. And when I seen Casey, I feel like I was getting like a jail visit, like I was in prison, because the nurses have to wheel me down into like this lobby downstairs, because he can't come up, and We just sitting there in these sofa chairs, kind of like this, with a table in the middle of us. And then I have to get wheeled back up. You know, we have to go our separate ways. I was like, oh no, I don't like this. Just trying to stay positive, y'all. And it'll be over soon. I know right now that it's like overwhelming, and it feels like it's so much. I mean, it is. It's not ideal, but I know I'm gonna look back and be like, it wasn't that bad. I guess after I'm not going through it, but I'm ready to get through it. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm missing any key information. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just washed my hair. Took the braids out because my head was irritated. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this 32-week update. I think I'll update y'all every week, so it's not like a long video. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but man, we decided for him to stay home with Kason for the duration of my hospital stay. He'll probably come back and stay with me for like a day or two, but we prefer him to be home so he can stay in the groove of his schedule and everything, and being home. And I know he was missing both of us at the time when man was here with me. So I was like, I'd rather him have one of us versus neither one of us, because I don't want it to be like, where's mommy and daddy versus where's mommy. So that's more comforting for me personally. Like, I told man, like, because at first he was hesitant because he didn't want to leave me here by myself. I'm like, this is the safest place I can be. Like, I'm okay, I'll be okay. I guess that's just the mommy in me. But yeah, so he's been with Kason since Monday after my appointment. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. So I will update y'all on when I get to my 33 week, or either maybe my 34, maybe 33, and then I'll do maybe a birth vlog. Try to sneak some of that in there, like labor and delivery, kinda. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for next baby update.